The best PS5 controller list is getting larger by the minute. We've seen a new gamepad from NACON arrive most recently, not to mention Sony's new handheld remote play controller, the PlayStation Portal. While we haven't placed the latter on this list yet, it's worth knowing about the other options you have before splashing your money down for the toilet controller. There are numerous options for cheap PlayStation 5 controllers, each with unique features, advantages, and costs. I conducted a ton of research, read a ton of reviews, and put up a list of the top affordable PlayStation 5 controllers from trustworthy manufacturers to help you make an informed choice. Following extensive investigation, I discovered that these products are quite beneficial for persons like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. PlayStation DualSense Wireless Controller. Shocking, right? The best PS5 controller is the one that comes packaged with the console. It may seem obvious, but the DualSense isn't just a standard first-party gamepad. It's heaped with features that make it the ideal PS5 controller for most players, and a genuinely impressive new-gen gamepad in its own right. The DualSense's bespoke haptic feedback, which supports more versatile and tactile vibration, has already been used to great effect by developers, as anyone who's felt the dapples of falling rain across their hands in Returnal or pulses of rumble during cinematic bouts in Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will tell you. And once you've had a go on the adaptive triggers that change resistance in response to gameplay, you'll struggle to pick up a controller without them. It helps, of course, that the hardware is superb, buttons and bumpers travel smoothly, and the whole gamepad's built with exactly the kind of premium feel and finish you'd expect from official Sony hardware. Problems of stick drift, an issue common to virtually all first-party gamepads, and mediocre battery life aside, the DualSense is a brilliant controller that neatly demonstrates what the PS5 is capable of. Number 2. PlayStation DualSense Edge Wireless Controller. Sony's Pro PS5 controller, the DualSense Edge, is the souped-up superior sibling to the DualSense. It packs a bunch of features that players of competitive multiplayer games will find particularly useful. On the back are two paddles, the tops of the analog sticks can be swapped out for taller or shorter heights, and the triggers can be set to travel in short strokes, useful for twitchy shooters, to long strokes that make full use of their adaptive functionality. Every button is remappable, and the analog stick dead zones can be adjusted. Though more impressive is how easily these custom settings can be changed. A quick hold of the added function buttons will let you cycle through your 4 custom mapping profiles, or adjust them on the fly. Better yet, the analog stick modules can be fully removed and replaced, meaning any possible future stick drift won't render the controller a glorified paperweight. Number 3. PDP Victrix Pro BFG Wireless Gaming Controller. If you want maximum customization, you'll want to check out the Victrix Pro BFG. Its modular design allows you to arrange its face buttons in the traditional PlayStation layout, the offset box arrangement, or remove one half entirely to make room for a fight pad. Add to that a generous 5 levels of trigger adjustments, 4 particularly well-placed remappable back buttons, a clutch of alternate stick caps and gates, and even the handy option to remap profiles just using button shortcuts. And the DualSense Edge looks a little lean by comparison. It's designed first and foremost for competitive players of fighting games and shooters who want to tailor their gamepad just so, and a tournament lock feature handily deactivates the system buttons to avoid any accidental presses. But this isn't a new-gen controller by any means. It lacks adaptive triggers and doesn't feature rumble of any kind, let alone haptic feedback. The Victrix Pro BFG is solely for those who want a competitive edge. Number 4. Razer Wolverine V2 Pro Wireless Gaming Controller. Don't be fooled by the Razer Wolverine V2 Pro's ugly rectangular shape. This third-party controller has a few impressive tricks up its sleeve. The main one being a big battery that lasted for close to 30 hours before needing a charge when we turned off the controller's RGB lighting effects. That's no mean feat, and far superior to the battery life of Sony's standard DualSense. Elsewhere, 2 extra bumpers have been squeezed between the usual shoulder buttons. They aren't nearly as odd to reach for as they may first seem, and can be remapped, along with the 4 rear paddles, positioned down the spine of the controller, although those paddles are unfortunately a bit of a stretch. On the front, meanwhile, a mute microphone button has been placed in the center, and has us wondering why more controllers haven't adopted this handy shortcut. Number 5. NACON Revolution 5 Pro. The Revolution 5 Pro allows you to fine-tune everything from button mapping to sensitivity, providing a tailored experience for every gamer. The inclusion of extra programmable buttons is a welcome addition, giving you the edge in competitive play. The analog sticks are buttery smooth, offering precise control that's essential for both casual and competitive gaming. The adjustable trigger sensitivity is a neat touch, allowing you to find that sweet spot for your preferred playstyle. The dedicated app is user-friendly, making the customization process a breeze. It's intuitive, and even if you're not tech-savvy, you'll quickly find yourself tweaking settings like a pro. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification to get more information, or if you want to know product price, please check my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below to help you further. Life is short, so enjoy every bit of your life with our cool products, as it's going to make your life much easier. Thanks for watching.